Hey everyone, this is Al Backness here, Managing Director of Architecture and Platforms here at KINETIQ. Welcome back to our series on fabric planning, where we are taking you into a day in the life of an organization doing their sales and operations planning process within the solution. In this video, we're going to be talking all about AI and agentic use cases sitting on top of fabric planning. Before I get into that, I wanted to take a step back and talk about a major pain point many organizations face that are performing their sales and operations planning process. When it comes to the S&OP and the IPP cycle process, the challenge for organizations is the sheer number of SKUs that they need to manage and understanding exactly where their attention is needed. This is where AI can truly shine. With your data governance, and planning process integrated into connected planning within Fabric, we can start to introduce the capability to be able to layer AI on top of that as your organization matures. So as an example right here, what we can see is that we have the capability to be able to create and generate different queries based on all of our various different inputs being saved across the organization. So as your sales and operations plan starts to get finalized, what we can actually do is go ahead and using InfoBridge, rerun our process to be able to save this data behind the scenes to our SQL database where the fabric planning data lives within your Fabric Lakehouse, and then go ahead and layer agents on top of that. So on here, what I'm able to do with InfoBridge is go ahead and write back this data to a particular destination that we have, which is our Fabric SQL database where the data is integrated to. So once all changes are finalized, your data can be written back. So immediately we can go ahead and export these changes behind the scenes into our data warehouse where our data can be connected with our other data sets across our organization. So that's been done. Now what's next? From here, your team can integrate agentic solutions. I want to give you a quick snapshot of instructions that we can program for our agents across our various different data sets we'll have. So for us, we have a sales and operations planning data set we've saved behind the scenes into our database. And now what we can do is go ahead and talk about the key columns and structures for our particular agent to be aware of and the business rules we want it to understand. From there, this is where Copilot starts to come in. We can go ahead and start to request exactly various different informations, giving our team a different capability of how they interact with the data. So rather than having to comb through thousands of SKUs, your team can have the ability to identify where bottlenecks are in your organization and take the right actions in place to be able to go ahead and make the corrections. So in my case right here, what I can go ahead and do is I can get a share of all of the product names and weeks where we have understock situations across our inventory. So rather than having to guess exactly where the issue is, so as you can see for this situation right here, we can start to ask our agent questions utilizing Microsoft Copilot built within Microsoft Fabric. So within here, we're able to see, for example, all of our situations where we have overstocks, what weeks those are, what products those are, who made the modifications, and exactly what those metrics look like. This is just a quick example of how exactly your team using agentic solutions can interact with the data to ask questions and understand exactly where the primary issues are throughout your S&OP process. We hope you enjoyed this video in the series. Thank you. And this is Al.